Okay. So, hello YouTube. Hello everybody. My name is Michelle. Today we are talking about technology and about the interesting topic for the changes and the most important century in human history. Just to explain a little for the TALKNTALK. TALK is a platform for all levels of speaker. I'm not a teacher. I'm just the guide. So we don't correct each other. We be respectful. I don't know. Just a minute. And enjoy this conversation, okay? Marcio, can you introduce yourself for us, please?
Yes, my name is Marcio Nunes. I live from my city called de Linhares, in the state of Espírito Santo. I'm 44 years old. I'm married. I live with my wife and my son. I have a little dog, Beto. This moment, or my little dog, Beto, is different because we participate in the school dog because because he is nervous, dog nervous. But this moment he participated the school dog is improving a little. Today here in my state a little cloud. That's it about me.
Today it's a little cloudy too. The weather is not so good for me in Rio. I prefer the sunny days, but it's okay to learn it, to eat chocolate. I don't know. Let's start with the questions. The first question is, which technological advancements do you believe were the most significant in shaping the past century and why? What do you think, Marcio?
So, in my opinion, I think about the past century. I think is the computer because it's very important. The discovery the computer. Another discovery I think important about the internet. Internet start another the past century. I think to important discovery about the advanced technology. Nowadays, we use several things about the computer, cell phone, and another things because the discover the internet. After the discovery, several things change. Nowadays, in the past, for me, is very common. I buy every Sunday one newspaper. Nowadays, I not exist. Here in my state, one newspaper have in the bakery, but it's very hard. Do you find one newspaper the Sunday? Because I like to read the newspaper in Sunday because the Sunday is my moment to relax, and I go visit the lake or the beach or another place. For me, this question, computer and the internet. And you, Michelle?
Sorry, I agree with you, but yes, I think it's the computer, the cell phone, the smartphones, because we had cell phones in the beginning, but smartphones changed our life. For example, in your smartphone, we have many apps about everything: bank, food, maps. All of things are in your smartphone. So I think it's changed the way of travel, eat, buy. For me, it's the most significant technological advance, in my opinion, the smartphones. And the number 2, now I can pass, copy and share the questions. In your opinion, how has technology impacted human progress through the last century? I think the technology changed everything. The relation with the work, the relation with each other, the globalization, economy. I think everything was impacted with technology, especially the work. In the past, the work was more physical, and now some professions are being extinguished because we don't use it, or you doesn't make sense anymore, I think. And for you, Márcio?
So, in my opinion, I agree with you. The technology impact a lot the people nowadays. Our life is more easy this moment because use the cell phone about several apps and services. You can to accomplish it inside your home. But I think I see because in the past, for example, nowadays I talk about this subject with my family. In the past, for example, I need to go in another neighborhood. I need to use by bicycle or motorcycle or car, or I need to take a bus. Nowadays, inside my home, I ask the Uber for me. I don't worry about the trajectory and the explication because Uber Drive have my localization and my destination in your cell phone. I think it is very, very interesting. Another service about the food. I lived during 7 years another state in the Paraná state. When I come back for my state, Espírito Santo, I sleep in two different cities, Jacareí, São Paulo, and another city, Campos dos Goytacazes, Rio de Janeiro. To see, I don't in my iFood, I don't necessary information my address because the app have my real localization. I ask the food in the hotel. I don't necessary information my localization because the app my real localization tismo. I think very simple. I lived there during 7 years. I visited Santa Catarina for 2 opportunities, and I visited Paraguay and Argentina. I use my GPS because I don't know there in the another state, but the GPS I use. I don't worry about the trajectory because the nowadays you have internet and one cell phone, you go several places in the Brazil. Is very interesting. For me, the impact this facility a lot, the human. Another thing is about the medicine because the advance the drugs and the another things I think very interesting. I believe the people can to live more years in the future. Nowadays, about 18 or 19 years, the people live. I believe in the future because the discovery drugs and the another procediments, the people can live more 100 years. It is very interesting, this advanced technology.
Yes, I agree with you. GPS is, I don't know how we survive without this technology. Nowadays, it's so difficult to imagine how to go a place without this type of technology. It's incredible. I think the society is so good in creating new things that we will need. For example, we don't need the GPS in the past. Not need, but now we have a strong necessity. In the past, don't have it. It's not a strong necessity. Nowadays, I don't know, live without the GPS or bank apps. It's incredible.
I'm sorry.
No problem.
Another day, I need to go at the bank. I forgot my password because I have 2 years. I don't go there. I have the looking for in my wallet. I have work for the password the ATM bank.
Yes, happened with me too. It's incredible, and everything is here on cell phone. When I go to the bank, I think, oh my God, is the waste of time. Sometimes it's necessary, unfortunately. Next question, can you read it for us and answer, Marcio, please?
Okay, what do you think you are the most important specific scientific discoveries or invention that shaped the 20th century and why? Oh,
Hard question.
this scientific discovery. So I remember one discovery very important. I believe I forgot the name, mapeamento, but I forgot the name in English. DNA is great, big discovery because nowadays you can know about your parents, your father, your mother, your children about the exam DNA. I think very, very important to discover. Another discoveries, I think about the new vaccines, the patch about coronavirus is the first discovery, but another vaccines is discovered nowadays. I watching the TV about the vaccine for dengue is very, very interesting because here in my state is this several cases de dengue in the population, but the vaccine is in test this moment. I believe it's a big discovery, the scientific discovery, and another drugs. I said another question because nowadays you go in the drugstore, exist several different drugs. You any problems? I believe the problem is the I forgot the type, cancer and AIDS. I believe in the future is the drugs. Or I believe is the I forgot the name cura because the advance the 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 search about these problems. Yes, I think this about this question. And you, Michelle? I talk a lot.
We have a time.
I'm sorry.
No problem. I think the advance of medicine, especially because we had two important wars in the last century that changed a lot of the medicine, the logistics, the way that do the things. So I think the advance of medicine is very significant, especially about I think it's treatment of some diseases that in the past didn't have the appropriate treatment. For example, HIV. In the past, it's a sentence of death, but nowadays there are effective treatments of this disease, and the other and vaccines, as you told. So I think we make a lot of progress in the medicine area. I think that's it. So the number 4, how have advancements in information technology impacted the way we live and work, and what do you think will be their long-term effects? So I think the speed of information impacts our lives, our work. For example, in the past, we spend a lot of time, I don't know, aguardar, esperar, waiting for the news, for the newspaper, or a letter, or I don't know, a call. But nowadays, the information bring to us the so fast I think in the long time, this is affect the everything, because I think we have human and our capacity of process the information, and our hours is the same. It's 24 hours for everybody, and we need to deal with a lot of information, and the concept of the priority, the urgency, the emergency, it's almost impossible to deal with. And these videos nowadays on TikTok, for example, demonstration in seconds, in minutes, a transformation of a house, of a body, and in practice, the things take time to happen. So the society will be turned so much impatient and don't respect the process, the people, especially the old people, that are need more explanation or calm to do something. I think it's not so good to the speed of information. And you?
So I agree with you. I think this moment is very, very interesting because the news in the, I forgot, palma da mão, in the range, because the every moment arrive the new information, because the several apps. In the past, I needed to watch the TV. I waiting the start here in Brazil, Jornal Nacional, about I know the news in the Brazil or in the world. Nowadays, I can to search at the Google or in the social network, arrive every moment the news when happening different things. The internet is the first for information for us. I said another question. I like to read the newspaper in the Sunday, but today I buy one newspaper, the news. I know because I see the internet. I think interesting. Another comments or another I forgot matérias in the newspaper, because algumas matérias is exclusiva. The newspaper, I think interesting the read the newspaper, but the news in general is the same, because I see in the internet. This moment, I think very, very interesting. I believe in the future is more fast. Nowadays, I can talk to you through the video. For example, another moment, I need to call for you, but I don't say if stay in that moment, because the people need to connect through the eyes another person. When you see another person, you know about is bad, is happy, is anxious, or see you have one problem. Nowadays, I can talk to you about the video. I can to know about the news, your life. This moment is very, very changing. I believe in the future is more easy.
Okay, I believe it too. There are positive and negative points of the technology. It's better to think about the positive points, but I think the society will work to minimize the, I don't know, the effects. I don't know, maybe, but in everything there are both sides. For example, words bring for us advances as logistics. For example, without war, maybe society don't organize to achieve the goals, the strategies of transportation, food, arms. I don't know. There are both sides of the things in the world. And Márcio, can you read the next question, number 5, please?
Okay, question number 5. What do you see as the most transformative technological innovation of the past century, and what impact has it had on society? Innovation, technology, I think that this question not a news, because we said in the another question about
Yes.
these advances technology in the past. I in my opinion, I need to repeat. I said another question, but you agree? I can read another question.
Okay. How have technology advancements contribute to the economical, political, and social change of the 20th century? How have technology advances? I think the internet. I think the advances related with globalization, because open our markets and the markets of the world contributed to the economic. For example, China necessity our food to feed your population. In the other side, we need to many things of the China. I don't know how survive without import things of China. So the market on I don't know, electronic markets, for example, we can pay for the goods. We can pay by the goods for other people in other country with SWIFT, with some technology that connection the banks around the world. I think it's a great change, that possibility, the movement of the commercial and the economical situation of the world, the countries, I think. And you?
So I agree with Sid, because I believe the big transformation about the advance the internet, because in the past you open the store in the specific place in the city, because
Yes.
you need stay you need specific place because there the people across where you can have more sales. Nowadays, is not necessary you open the store in the neighborhood. You need to realize it to ads in the internet because the people looking for the internet, your products in the internet you have your localization. For example, today I leave my son for hair cut your hair. I search the local in my cell phone. There exists the localization, the place. I forgot the name, barbearia. But for me it's very easy because I leave my son there. More easy. I believe another advances this century about the political in the past, in the another moment here in Brazil, we see the different forgot the name campaign. The first moment in the Bolsonaro use the internet a lot because he used the internet a lot, where he get the I forgot, conquistar the presidency of Brazil. Another moment, one war and Lula and Bolsonaro, but the internet help us a lot because nowadays the president can to talk the people in the several places in the Brazil because they use the internet. In the past, have moments in the television about you know about the choose your I forgot the name candidate. Nowadays it's different the phase the political and the social the social several people in the Brazil have 5 or 6 social network: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Kawaii, Twitter, and the others. I forgot this moment. The social, the people in the past, you near your neighborhood, you talk, you visit. Nowadays, for example, I'm here in Espírito Santo. I can talk to you another state. Nowadays, in the meeting, I talk the Charles, the Canada is different this moment and contact and the people. I live another time. I like the use the internet, but I like the contact physical, the people where I like. I forgot the name. Aperto de mão is very important because I live another time. Nowadays, for example, I have my son. I need to try the pronunciation ensinar because he when he arrive in another place, I need to talk for him the I forgot the name, cumprimentar another people because this generation is a little different, but is forgot the name, convívio. the people is very, very important because when you arrive in another place is important. You talk another people when you are arrived. I think very, very interesting this moment, our life.
Yes, I think children are more introspective now and accustomed to live alone, to create interactions with internet, using internet. So the physical interaction, it's I don't know if it's more difficult nowadays. I'm sad about that because I think human needed to the physical contact, physical interactions, but it is another generation, another way to connect, to join with other people. So I need to respect because the things changed. It's not more possible to want that our sons and daughters live as the past. It's not more possible. We needed to learn about how to balance these things, but I think it's so difficult to be a parent today because maybe I think my son don't use the cell phone, but it's not possible to avoid in every place. For example, if they will go to the school and the other child give a cell phone and the access of information, I think it's better to educate than try to avoid these changes, in my opinion. I don't know. Your sound is muted.
Okay.
Okay. So I think we have a little time.
Yes.
I'm gonna put a survey here, because if you need to talk about this session, if you need to put a doubt or make a comment, feel free. And I think that's it. What do you think? What did you think about this topic? This is immersion, Márcio.
Oh, I think very, very interesting this topic because this moment importante. We talk about the advance technological. This moment we have several advances, but in the future, I believe is more. I believe in the I wait in the moment we can use the metaverse. I think it's very, very interesting, this technological. And when the technological advance about the flight car, because I believe in another moment we can to use the flight car. Today in the YouTube channel have several tests. The name drone car, is very, very interesting because some equipments can transportation two people is very, very thing. I asked one flight car here in my street. I can to visit another place. I forgot in the future is more and more interesting.
Yes, yes. The way to move, it's changed a lot. In the past, we don't use so much the airplanes. Nowadays, it's common for many people. We have the drones, as you said, so delivery goods, and it's interesting think about the privacy. I don't know, because I don't know if it's possible to have a privacy in your place. I don't know. I think in the future, nowadays is it, but in the future, everything will be more connecting, and we can, I don't know the name, rastrear people with more in the easy way, and I think it's not possible to avoid the change. Just information and to prepare to don't stay in the outside the technology, I think. Okay. So I think that's it. This immersion, it's a nice conversation, is a dialogue. It's awesome because I can speak so much about this topic. This video for me, it's very interesting. I hope that you enjoy, Marcio, and I hope to see in other immersions again. Okay.
Okay, thank you for your talk with me in the I forgot the name because Jean not possible today. I enjoy a lot this conversation. Yeah, I wait to meet with you another moment.
Okay, that's it, Marcio. Thank you a lot. Bye-bye. Enjoy the wedding and the